deathmatch. Remember the mission.
Alright, hello guys. I wanted to address a few things. Mostly one of the things is that I did put out the video yesterday saying I wasn't going to be so personal. I wasn't going to be talking very much, mostly because there's not very many people out there. But you guys reached out and you kind of showed a little bit of affection, saying, "Hey, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to stop." So here I am. So I'm talking to you guys, and I'm actually gonna start doing what a lot of other people do. Hashtag mainstream. I'm going to be telling a story as I play Black Ops in the background. Wow, so original, Devin, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so you can watch me die emotionally and watch me die in the digital world. Alright. So this story is probably going to be about the time that is a thing that I called Spec Ops. I think it's kind of appropriate now, the fact that I'm playing Black Ops on here. Me and my friend Tate, I'll put a link in his description. I've actually wanted to give him a shout out when I started this video because he was talking to me about videos and stuff, and hopefully I can go see him tomorrow. I might talk to him about that. If I haven't talked to him about that, surprise, surprise, Tate. I'm probably not going to be down there if I didn't talk to you about it. But, so, the story of Spec Ops, me and my friend Tate, as normal, like 12, 13-year-olds, I don't know what age we were at. Shut up, phone, I don't care about you. I don't know what age we were at, but we were, like, little kids when we were like, okay, we're gonna do something cool. We were addicted to, like, parkour, and instead of doing the legit parkour, we would just jump up a little fence over on the side of my house, and we thought we were so cool because we were able to do that. And I also had a little window well down in my house that, like, there was no grate on top of it and there was no screen to the window, so I would go from my basement outside. I'm surprised I didn't use it to sneak out. I more or less used it to have an imaginative fun time about Narnia and stuff. I don't know, it was really dumb. But besides that, about the Spec Ops stuff, me and him used to always go around to places, and in a way it was trespassing. We would go to places and we would, like, call it Spec Ops, to where we weren't found, and we would sneak around just for the fun of not being found, and if we were found, it was like a failed mission. So one time we went over to my old church, and we decided, I was like, we have an easy way in, a hard way in, or a medium way in. The easy way in is the side doors where no one ever is, and we can just walk in through there. The medium way is the front door because there's a few people going in. There was a few people walking into the kitchen just because they were like, I don't know, I think it was like some steak dinner. So me and him were like, we can choose the easy way in through the side doors, the medium way through the front doors because sometimes they walk through there, or the hard way, which is through the kitchen, because every single person that was at that steak dinner was in, like, pretty much in the kitchen. And we decided to go through the kitchen because we're idiots. So the people were making, like, dinners or something like that, and they walked into the gym to go put stuff away because they set up all the tables in there. And we bolted into that kitchen, and we all thought we were so cool. And then we hurried and ran into one of the Sunday school classrooms, and we were like, dude, we got away with it. We're inside, and they don't know. So we ended up walking into, like, every room and stuff. We just thought we were so cool because we were sneaking into places, and we walked into the little sacrament meeting room, like the chapel, and then they were actually working on it, so there was like scaffolding. And then Tate thought it was a good idea to climb the scaffolding, and so he climbed the scaffolding, and then immediately the person opened the door to the chapel. I just, like, hid under one of the benches, and he kind of laid low on the scaffolding, and then they kind of looked around, and then they shut the door again, and then we all got out, and we were like, oh, that was terrifying. So we hurried and ran out of the church, and then we sat there and ran over to the elementary school that we went to right next door, and then we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? This is bad. And then we were like, that was fun, and then we went back in. We were like, oh, that was fun. Do you want to go back in? Yeah, let's go back in. So we walked back inside, and we were still sneaking through windows and doors. And then one time we walked out of the door, and there was like a shadow of someone coming around the corner. So we were terrified. We started running. We could hear that they knew someone was in there. We were just running around. It was so fun. And then finally one time we cut a corner, and then there was this girl that saw us, and she was like, what are you kids doing? And me and my friend Tate, we were like, we gotta find a bathroom. Oh, we need to find a bathroom. We gotta go to the bathroom. And she's like, oh, the bathrooms are around the corner, but you need to leave after that. And we're like, okay. And then we actually went to the bathroom. That's the ironic part. And then we left. So that was one of the funniest things I've ever had in my childhood. I look back on it. We thought we were so cool. We thought like we had the coolest thing going, and we were gonna be like the people who would sneak into trespassing places. And there was a time that I was at his house, and I was just like talking to him, and we were talking to each other, saying, "Hey man, what should we sneak into today? We should find a place to sneak into." And we were like, "Let's go play Spec Ops and stuff." Because we never had money, we never had cars. There was barely anything to do in my hometown because it was nothing. So that was the best thing we had. It was so fun. I look back on those memories, and it was like the funniest thing I've ever heard of ever. But this is me trying out my new little Elgato capture card that I got for Christmas. So that's telling you how this. But that was a little dumb story about my little childhood. I've got many of these stories to come since I'm doing all this, and I said I wasn't going to be too personal, but it's trying something new, and I actually kind of enjoy telling you guys these stories. It's kind of fun. So I don't mean to be mainstream. I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm going to be telling you all these stories like everybody else, but why not be like everybody else when it's successful? So alright, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for hearing about my horrible Spec Ops story, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Check out Tate's channel in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.